Right.
It was good, honest work building that.
When he goes to Eastpool, leave him in the pile.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
Where am I going? Guess down that way.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon. You keep that sword in its sheath.
Are you threatening me?
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
There he is.
Hold on, we're coming.
We're eating lobster tonight, fellas.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
She didn't do anything.
I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you
Looking to
did,
feast on my
I'd have been
flesh.
snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
Why, I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, hey?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away. The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, all right? The bridge is down. If you're headed for Eastpool, you'll have to wait.
Hey.
Does this man even know what he's doing?
I hear the levies are due to go up.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Yay, quest complete. That is very odd. I obviously put in the description that this was part 4, but it keeps reverting back to part 2. Stupid technology, and it still says part 2. The hell is going on? Okay, now it says part 4. Stupid!
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake at thirst.
It's like
thank
swill.
I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head have had a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, aye. Let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
That's fucked up.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favor and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey?
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
All right. Sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son? Keep them nice and fresh.
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
Here we go.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
No. That's enough.
And bees, get out of here. I don't want to attack the chocobos. They're not going to attack me, are they? Crab, on the other hand. Juggling him.
Stay down.
It could be. Leveling up my shit here. Fried egg? What about a fried egg? Right. It may have if I would have understood what you were saying. Or talking about, I mean. Fried egg, huh? Fried crab. Yes. Her name's Jill. She has, Shiva up in her. Yeah, I don't know where she went. I don't 100% understand how that works, but I guess, like, we're referred to as dominant, and if you're a dominant, you have an Esper inside you. Although Clive's got something weird going on where he can yoink the other dominant's powers. Did I say Cloud? I meant Clive. Clive, Cloud, same thing. Yeah, Clive.
You like that, don't you?
Claudia, yeah. Well, what do we got here? Bighorn. Do I want to fight a bighorn? A chicken instead of a wolf? Why would you want a chicken? Gilgamesh. Did he have a chicken? A demon chicken? Oh, was that in Final Fantasy XIV? I have not played 14. Yes, he was originally in 5, but he didn't have a chicken with him. Damn, I kind of feel bad for this thing. Just going around and murdering all the wildlife. The fastest way to gain experience is to murder the wildlife. Poor beast. Go fight a bear. Let's see, what the hell am I doing here? How do I drop this bridge? Yeah, in Red Dead, you're just a prick. What the hell? Can you only manipulate the bridge on the other side, or? Huh. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. And of course, this is not an area where it lets you look at a map. Yeah. You hear that? You're putting the whole company in danger. Bears. Ah, here we go. Douche the Duke. Just thought of that picture that was going around the internet for a while, where it's like different pictures of like dogs that were stung by bees, and they look
Let's go and see.
hilarious yet pathetic. Hopefully my doggo doesn't get all stung up. Level up. Damn narcs.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Grieger go with you?
Grieger?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
Tell this guy to beat feet. Yeah, imagine a god named Greg.
I don't want to die. Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you. The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone. It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering.
I don't know, it'd be pretty tough for me
to
to
the extent
pray to a dude named Greg.
For the time they have left.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable.
So am I to understand that he's giving them some magic Final Fantasy heroin?
Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness
Use a phoenix down
in
on
this
it.
life.
Thank you, Father.
That's fine.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now, their final moments may be moments of peace.
I don't have any ice cream. When did Zelda turn into a soap opera?
When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
All right, and I'll tell her that the magical heroin worked wonders. Yeah, so does that mean
we should get back to Martha's
Did I know that guy? No.
Yes.
That's why it was easier for me to joke about it. I'm curious about this bluebird. I really don't want to fight it, but... don't make me fight the chocobo. I was hoping I could catch it and ride it. I don't know. That sounds terrible. But yeah, so does that mean eventually it's going to happen to me? I'm going to keep using my magic and eventually I'm just going to basically turn to stone?
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Good, honest work.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs.
With carrots? I forget how that worked, because they don't really explain. I mean, I guess, so, like, the Elder of Masudia ends up helping them, but I don't know why he can and Tella can't.
And
Magic carrots.
They were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight, but so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Cid your strength?
What little of it I have. Use profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours,
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom.
Fucked up.
Bernard's finished fixing that bridge
basically
for you.
A bearer hospice.
Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this, and they'll know you for one
The more
of
you
us.
complain, the thicker your accent gets.
And know that you will always be welcome here.
And the grumpiest of all are totally incoherent.
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
All right. I did hear about Microsoft acquiring Blizzard. Which, on one hand, it's like, I don't really care. Because I don't really play a whole lot of Blizzard games.
Where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
Rock and Roll Racing was badass, though, for the Super Nintendo.
With 1,000 little lightning bolts.
Call of Booty.
Can't fling them around the way I used to.
But at the same time, like,
Think of it as my decoration
there's talk of
for
it being a
long service
monopoly.
and exemplary misconduct. But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh.
Yeah, for the most part.
I knew a girl. Back in the
I
day.
could definitely
She was a slave to
leave
her fate,
the AAA
just like
games.
you.
Not even take or leave. Just I could leave them.
I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I mean, honestly, when new games drop, I usually don't give a shit.
I'm no savior.
It's actually kind of mind-blowing that I enjoyed the
So
demo
far,
of this so
people
much
forging their own futures.
to buy it
But
day
instead
one.
of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this.
Yeah, Capcom rarely makes anything that I dislike.
You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
He's smoking.
I'll try.
Jill,
He does have a pretty gravelly voice.
I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
A bucket of dirty rocks. Oh. The Chocobo's probably smoking too.
I hear the leathers at you.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
At that rate, might as well make him do tricks with the surface. I'm a hero, because I murder the wildlife. Ecosystems, Mikosystems.
You're finished.
Ah, here we go. I get to murder real people now. And boy, did they ever get murdered. Now I'm going to loot them for everything they have. Magic ash. Okay.
Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours.
Could you now?
I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfors, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you, then. Well, there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
We'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. They've made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
look hungry, all right.
Not this time.
Now to find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
Well, that was easy.
Bryce has been stuck on the far side of that bridge for bloody ages. You make sure to let him know once it's safe to cross.
Oh, what? Have to go talk to someone else about it?
Wonder how long that bait'll last.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack.
Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge.
Right.
Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you?
Oh, Frederick! You wily bastard.
I'd never thought to pit beast against beast like that.
You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks, true master.
So it's just dawning upon me that the bearers are basically slaves. With a fancy name.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Quiet.
You mean Jason Statham?
Yes.
I don't know. He didn't say anything about family, so I doubt it.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
Actually, the lighting it's a little weird because, like, I had to bump all the lighting up to, you know, the max or whatever. For whatever reason, on my TV, it's, like, more than bright enough, but on the stream itself, it was kind of dark, so...
I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh...
Now that I look at it,
such a tender
still a
age.
little on the dark side comparatively to my TV.
It wasn't easy. We survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sanbreque heralded a great many changes here.
Yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later. Hmm?
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
"13 years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dhalmekia,
Shot to sadness.
I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
Oh, Bannon.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony, when we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
No, they're gonna do it! Or not.
We should get some rest.
Right.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
The virgin alarm from Spaceballs.
Thank you, Lady Anna. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe.
I got a new suit. I'm looking nice and fresh now.
Else.
These are Duke clothes.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while. But seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
I think that's just what they called dudes back then.
If we follow the road to the north, it should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not sure this harvest will see us through winter.
Where are you off to, then? Or hasn't your master told you? Either way, I expect our humble village ain't your final destination. Not to say it didn't have its charms.
Anything take your fancy?
Oh, your sword sucks, bro. So does your sash. All this crap sucks. Yuck. You got to sass it. A lot of money, and I don't really understand what it does, but I'll buy it.
Yeah. There you are. Yeah.
Yeah. He looks kind of like Vincent now. Final Fantasy VII.
Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
He's not just an elder, he's a dignified elder.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes.
The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers? Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how
Would you hand them off to the left-hand side? Huh?
We knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still consider the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Oh, see, kidding.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer. He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street. and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the Blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Oh, gotta stop and pet the doggo. We'll give him a treat. I better pet him too. No.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'll often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Vicereine stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, he'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick,
hold on a mo.
The chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the chocobo keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
Well, you see... Yada, yada, yada. Here we are.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him, and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
What's up, kitty cat?
Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
New enemies. Easy peasy.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Oh, don't do that.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The Blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Cid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all, she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
And I've got all these materials to make stuff with, but I don't really understand the forging system. Alright, what am I doing?
The Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the land's life force, and problems are all that's left.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful. There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth. It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it. Let's have a look around. Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know. Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The Apothecary is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix. Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
Oh, kitty. You little cutie. Come here. You gotta get the hugs and the pets. All right.
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens.
Well, it's been a relatively boring,
You call it a ruin?
what, hour and a half?
Perfect. Like it was
But
built yesterday.
this part looks pretty interesting.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Jill?
Well, they're like teeny little omegas
we
from
do?
Final Fantasy V.
The usual.
Basically, mechanical spiders. Fallen bug.
That's enough.
More trouble.
It's over.
How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
That's enough.
We got here. Ooh, a whole 50 gil. Alright, I guess this is the right way. I got a little turned around there.
Looks like it could take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
Right on, John. Yes, it's getting nearly Halo time, isn't it? We're getting to be. I think I've got a couple lurkers on here. Ooh. Uh-huh.
Does any of this make sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
Not this time.
Whoa. Somebody's about to self-destruct. I think I actually only got the death blow on one of those. They all blew up before I could beat them.
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
Ooh, 1,200 gil. Why is there money in this wacky temple?
Too slow. Not this time. Give me fire!
Burrito's cool and all, but I still like Phoenix.
Not this time.
Oop. Whoops. a little sloppy during this fight.
Thank you, Jill.
Stay down.
Yeah.
Look out! There's more of them.
A fool like the rest.
Too slow. That's enough.
Get out of there. Ooh, what is that? Oh, not there. Screen went to black. Shit's about to go down.
Huh?
I don't like this.
An Iron Giant in Final Fantasy V?
Seems the feeling's mutual.
It is an Iron Giant. Haha.
Not for long, it is it. With me. There. It's down.
This is our chance.
Yeah!
You Iron Giant. In Final Fantasy V, Iron Giants give the most experience in the game, and this guy only gave me 50? What a rat bastard.
It's done.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home. Jill, look.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
Man, it's too bad shit's getting good, and I need to stop playing soon. Ooh, hot. What's going on here?
All right, then.
Looks like the demon that they summoned in Ash vs. the Evil Dead in the first season. Well, except without the sight. Nice.
This place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Look out!
Is that it? Pushovers.
Lights.
Well, that did something.
Oh, that did something. Sadly, I should call it so I can get ready for Halo. God damn, I want to know what's at the end of this temple.
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Hey, Sean.
Apparently not.
I thought you were busy tonight or something. Well, shit. I really want to know what's in here, but I should get ready for Halo. Morale? What's up, kitty cat? All right. You're only half into this game? All right, so I'm going to shut this down, get ready for Halo. We will be starting at 9:30 here. So for the few who did watch, thank you. And hopefully I'll see you during Halo.